He is expected to make a full recovery after being shot. Police sources have identified this officer as Brett Bowler. He works out of the 103rd precinct and was on the beat yesterday afternoon when he was shot in the hip just 3 months after joining New York City's finest.
He was taking police action. Then he was shot.
What you see here are NYPD officers racing through traffic on Jamaica Avenue to rush a rookie officer to the hospital, shot after trying to arrest a man with a gun.
The perp pushing his way off a bus, knocking a police officer, shooting a police officer.
That violent sequence of events began yesterday afternoon on board an MTA bus at 161st Street and Jamaica Avenue in Queens. A bus driver flagging down officers amid a fight over a seat. As Officer Brett Bowler and his partner attempted to speak with the suspect, he ran and they gave chase.
A brief struggle occurred. The perpetrator fired one shot, striking our officer in the right hip. The second police officer returned fire 2 times.
The alleged gunman, clearly seen here, ran into a nearby parking garage, ditching some of his clothes before disappearing into the crowded streets.
I got a phone call that the footage from my shop is needed. So I am doing the right thing.
Detectives note the suspect has a tattoo with the word Jocelyn on his left hand.
He should be considered armed and dangerous.
As for Officer Bowler, he underwent surgery 3 months to the day on the job. To his family's relief, the 22-year-old is expected to recover.
The mom whispered in my ear. She stated, "I recalled at the graduation ceremony how you talked about your mother exhale for the first time after you retired. She's still holding her breath."
Well, that mother is also the wife of a police officer. Her husband is a 30-year veteran, is a deputy inspector in Brooklyn, whose son is now in the hospital still this morning recovering from that gunshot wound to the hip. As for the suspect, no arrests have been made. Again, that $10,000 reward is still being offered.